Yo, what is up, you guys? It's Dominator here, and I'm back with another Pokemon Go shiny compilation. Last video, we had the Pokemon Go Global Go Fest 2022, so check that out. I'll leave that in a card now, but new compilation. I don't really know. I think as of now, the only events we know are like the Psychic Spectacular and then this Inkay Research Day, which is actually tomorrow, so we're gonna grind that out, and then I guess later the Psychic Spectacular, and if I get any other new shinies, I'll definitely let you guys know. But before we begin, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and one more thing before we start, let me just go over here. If you have an alt account or someone, a friend, or you yourself haven't played Pokemon Go in over 90 days, use my referral code. I'll leave it in the description, and you can copy it and put it in your referral code when you join the game again. It'll really help me out. I'm trying to get that metal, at least silver. And yeah, so here's my referral code. Also, if you do use this, you can add me as a friend because it will add me as a friend if you do it correctly. So there, if you want to do that, there's my referral code, and yeah, let's get right into this shiny compilation. You just said it. I got a shiny Inkay, let's go. It's so bad. It's so bad. What's this rocket? Anyone know what this rocket is? Mine's 374.
Yeah, Peter's weird. And he's like, you gotta think about the casuals, Mike. What are you doing, Michael? What are you doing? You're not.
I don't think I have any. Oh, I'm going to Traverse City in a month. So I will have distance in a month. I just got a shiny Poochyena. I knew that was gonna happen.
That's not the right yellow.
I got a freaking full odds before getting the two 1 in 10 shinies. I honestly thought I was gonna get Hounder first.
Oh, you ever watch? You've seen the first Anchorman, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you get hand grenade?
I just got another Poochyena. Bruh. I've gotten more shiny Poochyenas than the 1 in 10 shiny Inkay. This is ridiculous. Guys, remember, brush your shoes off to prevent tree disease or something.
I just got one of these though.
I'm gonna kill you. Ooh, this Poochyena could be good for PvP, because I'm sure it's meta relevant.
No, it was the gold one that he pulled.
Yikes. Yes! Yes! It's so bad!
What is it?
69!
Nice.
Bruh, that took so freaking long, dude. Holy crap. That had to have been like 7. I'll have to go through and see all my Inkays I got and then see like how long it took for this one. I caught most of them. There's only a few I actually didn't catch. I guess it's only like 43, but still a 1 in 10 shiny rate. I should have at least 2. Full odds truck. That's actually an L gem.
Hi YouTube, this is your boy Dominator.
That's not what I say. I just chucked a regular Pokeball at it. You think it's gonna break out and run? That was the 293rd check. We take those, considering all the other common things that I need shiny. I'm like well over odds for. It's terrible. We take those. Last night, dude, I decided out on a whim. I'm dual wielding ebony maces, and I decided on a whim to enchant them. I enchanted them with paralysis. It's busted, dude. Every time I whack someone, they don't do anything.
What kind of soul gems you need for that?
I just use grand, but it's like it has a chance to paralyze them for 3 seconds. And when you just go, they get paralyzed quite often. That's banger. That's banger. That's banger. Actually, I still have to do these things. I'm gonna get duplicates, rip. If I'm being honest, I would have preferred the Charmander I just did. But I got this line completed, so it's banger to have a line completed. I might do Bulbasaur now just to like finish that off, potentially. It's so awesomely bad though, banger, banger. That took 30. Pretty good. It's pretty good.
So you have 5 now?
Okay guys, I just got a great shiny that I needed. Shiny Nose Pass. This one came after 102, but my first one took like well over 1,000, so kind of makes sense, but I'm glad to have it. Let's catch this one. And yeah, I think today's actually Roggenrola Day. I'm gonna record something for that, so stay tuned, because I actually do need Roggenrola. But I'm really glad to have Nose Pass from this Steel event. All I need is Ferroseed times 2 now for shinies at least. So that's awesome. I'm glad to get Nose Pass. It seems like Nose Pass is a little more rare at this event, so I'm down for it. So that's cool. This doesn't complete Gen 4 for me, but it puts me pretty close. I need Mime Jr. and then like maybe a couple other things. So I know I need the Uxie and Mesprit, but there's only a handful of things I need for Gen 4. I already had Nose Pass, so we'll take this one. We'll have to evolve it later, and yeah, I will see you once I get probably Shiny Roggenrola. If not, maybe something before that, so I will see you then. There we go, Shiny Roggenrola. This is technically my second one. I got one during GoFest 2021, so need to get one more, so we'll keep going. Let's see what it is. Terrible, as per usual. Let's go. And there's number 2. Super fast. As I'm crossing the street right now. But yeah, really fast. I mean, it's a community day. It broke out. Yeah, I got one 2 years ago, or last year. Needed 2 more. I mean, it's whatever. Roggenrola Day is alright, but I'm more excited about the upcoming community days because they're just better Pokemon in general, so. But it's fine. They're gonna make shinies really easy to get regardless, so I just gotta get over it. But there's my shiny Roggenrola. I will be back once I go to evolve the line, and I will see you then. Okay, guys, Roggenrola Day is pretty much over. It ends in 3 minutes. I ended a little early because it's not the most exciting community day in my opinion. But we got a decent amount of shinies, so we're going to evolve a couple of them to get the full line. We got this 96% one, which I'm probably going to evolve into Gigalith. We also have this one, which might be good for PvP, I don't know. Also this one. I'll check those ones off stream, because I have a few hours to evolve after. A lot of them are decent PvP IVs, and we got a couple good ones. Let me check. Roggenrola. This is the first one I got from GoFest. It's not good. We'll probably just leave that one as a Roggenrola. But let's just evolve this one, this 96%, into Bulldor and then Gigalith. I will evolve a second one into a Bulldor. Actually, I might as well just do it for this video, because why not? But there's shiny Boldore. There's also a couple shinies I gotta do as well, evolutions, so we're gonna do those after. So yes, I'm not gonna trade a 96% shiny Boldore to make it free for someone else to evolve. So we're gonna do this, spend the 200 candy, it's all good. We got a bunch of candy from this thing. And there's shiny Gigalith. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's tag this for shiny Living Dex. And then I guess we'll just do like this level, I mean, I'll just do this one right here. We'll evolve this one into Boldore for the full shiny line. Then we got a couple more shinies. I never actually evolved any of my shiny Inkays during that Inkay day, so we'll have to evolve one of those. And there's something else I gotta evolve. So there's a shiny Boldore, which is pretty cool. We'll tag this one for shiny Living Dex. Then we will do Inkay. And are like none of these favorited? I usually favorite like all my shinies. Well, we could favorite other things later, but let's see. This one's pretty bad. This one's pretty bad. This one's not the worst, but not great. This one's pretty bad, pretty bad. They're all pretty bad. Okay, so we'll just evolve this one into Malamar. Now you can't see it, but I'm gonna turn my phone upside down, and we are gonna evolve it. Funny little Easter egg with turning it upside down. Normally when you turn your phone upside down, if you have battery saver on for Pokemon Go in a summary screen of a Pokemon, it will go into battery saver mode, but it doesn't do that for Inkay because you have to turn it upside down to evolve it. So there is shiny Malamar, so we'll tag this for shiny Living Dex. It's not level 50, so we're not gonna tag that. And then I guess we'll just tag this one for shiny Living Dex as well. And one more thing, we're going to do Shadow and Shiny. And we got a Shiny Shadow Squirtle the other day. So we're gonna evolve that. These are both pretty bad. So we're probably just gonna evolve this one into Wartortle, but it'll complete the full Shiny Shadow Squirtle line for me. I was doing the Sierras more because I wanted a perfect Squirtle, but unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna do them anymore because I'm much more likely to get another Shadow Shiny Squirtle than a perfect purified one. So we're gonna focus on the Charmander and the Bulbasaur. I only need one Bulbasaur to complete that line, and then we have we gotta get all three from the Charmander. So there's our Shadow Shinies for now. But we got the full Squirtle line Shadow Shiny. This one's in a gym, unfortunate, but this one's actually really good PvP IVs. Not sure if I will actually use it in Great League, but whatever. Oh, also, this Squirtle's female, which is pretty cool. So that's neat. I don't know what gender this one is, but I would assume it's a male. But yeah, so there's our new shiny evolutions, and the Rock and Roll Day has ended. So I will see you if I get any other shinies. Okay, guys, I just got a shiny I needed, and it's not during an event right now, and this is a shiny I was extremely due for. We got shiny Hoot Hoot. Now, I do have the one with the New Year's hat. When that came out, I'm gonna Golden Razz this. I don't care that it's 41 CP. We're gonna Golden Razz Ultra Ball this thing. We got that one with the hat, but I don't count those towards my like actual shiny Living Dex because half the time they don't evolve and they are separate. It's cool to go for them, but like they're just not the same as just the standard Pokemon. So I needed a Hoot Hoot without a hat. I actually needed two. This is my first one without a hat, and it took me 1143, so 1,143 encounters. Terrible IVs. This is on my alt though, so it's like whatever. I mean, it might go up, might go down, who knows, but yeah, my first shiny Hoot Hoot without a hat. I still need one more of these, but I am just glad to get a shiny I need. Didn't expect this because this thing honestly only spawns like pretty late at night, I've noticed, and like in terms of a non-event shiny that is currently spawning that I need is the Trash Burmy. So if I were to get a new shiny, I was kind of expecting that instead. So yeah, but we will take the shiny Hoot Hoot, and yeah, if I get any more shinies, I will see you then.
No bacon, dude.
I got another rare candy on my little banger.
20 2106 again.
I got a shiny in my little. Let's go.
We're at 40,000 dust.
Assuming I don't get one on my main with the free passes I use. But we'll take it. That was the 18th check, so just under odds. We take those.
Alright, we gotta check the...
Oh yeah, we were gonna do that. We were gonna go over there while... We only have like 4 minutes to get over there. I think we'll be fine though. Okay guys, not too many live shinies the past few days, but we got another new shiny. I just woke up and decided to click the things that spawn in my house, as I do, and we got shiny Furfrou. Now, unfortunately, I still technically need 9 more of these things, so I'm glad to have started. I think the shiny Furfrou release is a great thing, but I wish they didn't make Furfrou it's an event exclusive Pokemon. It only spawns for this Fashion Week and Valentine's, and that's it. It hasn't spawned at all since Valentine's Day until now. So it would be better. Oh my gosh, it's really good IVs too. It would be better if it spawned a little more, so that we had a chance of actually getting all 10 of them. And on top of that, like, I think like 8 of them, or 6, I think it's like 6 of them, or 5 of them or something. I forget what I'm saying. Because the heart one is not regional, it's just an event exclusive form. But there's like 5 ones that are regional that I can't even get. So, yeah, I just wish they spawned a little more, because who knows when an event's gonna come when they allow us to change the forms for the different regions. But we'll take it. Shiny Furfrou, add that to the shiny living dex. I'm also trying to get the shiny Absol with the glasses, because it's a really high shiny chance and spawns a pretty good amount. I've already clicked like 60 of them. That's almost odds, so hopefully we get that soon. I'll hopefully get that one live, because I'll actually potentially be recording while clicking those. And yeah, I'll see you if... Oh, before we cut, that actually took 123 encounters, so pretty far under odds, because it's a full odd shiny. But if we get anything else, I will definitely see you then. Alright, here we go. We're on another account. One of the Absols isn't in range. Oh, let's go! We got shiny Absol! What did I say? It works! It works! We'll take it. We didn't even need the 3rd one to spawn in. Let's go! I'll probably chuck this in my my Pokemon Go shiny compilation video. I'll just have to like clip this or something, or highlight it. Let's go! I don't need to grind for this thing. I actually went out last night, and we have a map that you can like filter spawns. I was like, Absol's spawning pretty commonly. Let's just have the map show us where the Absols are, and I'm gonna check them. And I clicked like 50 Absol yesterday, so I was kind of due for one. So we checked the 3. Okay, so we were like just under odds. If it was 1 in 64, we did 62 encounters to get the shiny. That's nuts. We take those. We still have to check the other one. Can you imagine I just get a back-to-back? That'd be nuts. I'm like really tempted to just check all these Crogunks and Furfrous too. Let's do it. Furfrou, not shiny. So we got 2 Furfrous and 3 Crogunks. Imagine we get shiny Krogunk too. I guess I'll check this Kirlia. I really don't need the Kirlia, but it's another boosted shiny rate. Oh my gosh, there we go. Look at what did I say? It's another boosted shiny rate. So we can... Well, there's the shiny Kirlia as well. We didn't need this one, so that's totally fine. But we got the Absol, so I don't even care. The Absol's the one we needed. Look at that. Shiny Kirlia. They're both terrible IVs, but that's okay. This is my alt account, so we'll trade them over anyway. Guess we gotta check this Butterfree. Butterfree is also a boosted shiny rate. I got a Butterfree the other day on stream. Oh, and there's another Kirlia. Oh my gosh, back-to-back shiny Kirlia. What the heck, man? If I didn't click that Butterfree, that would have been a true back-to-back shiny. This is like my 7th or 8th shiny top hat Kirlia. How funny is that? But they decided to make Diglett full odds and have it spawn less than all of them. This one's also really bad IVs. Yeah, as you can see, we got 3 shinies. I'm gonna screenshot that. That's so funny. Okay guys, so I'm doing my daily incense, walking through my neighborhood, and I got my first ever shiny from a daily incense, and it's actually shiny Krogunk. I actually got 2 of these things. I think I got 1 each year they've done the Krogunk in the wild, but I traded one to my friend because it would have been 2 years and it didn't evolve, and I didn't need 2, but then they decided to make it evolve this year. So I needed 1 more, so I kind of got screwed over by that, but luckily it spawns a lot. I'm worried about the Diglett, though. I need the Diglett, so hopefully we can maybe get that if we get super lucky, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's full odds. But we will take the shiny Krogunk. That was only 231 encounters, so that's banger. And that's my first incense, daily incense shiny, so that's pretty cool. So if I get anything else, I will see you then. Okay guys, back with another not live shiny. As you can see, I'm going through my research stack. I needed to get a stamp for the day, and I had an encounter task, so I was like, let me claim the encounter task, and we ended up getting a shiny that I needed. Yeah, lots of not live shinies this event. This is one of those events where there's a lot of full odds things. There's a lot of boosted odds things, but the only boosted odds thing I needed was Absol. And I actually did get that live on stream. As you saw, follow me on stream, twitch.tv/Dominator1234. I have it linked in the description of all my videos, so you can follow me there. But we got shiny Absol on stream. And then later, well, okay, so first of all, earlier today, I guess it's the next day because it's midnight or after midnight, but so earlier when I woke up, I got a shiny Furfrou at my house. And I was like, okay, it was just a couple checks and we got shiny Furfrou. It wasn't something I was going to record. Fast forward, we got the Absol on stream, which was cool. That was technically live. It was kind of janky because it was through my my camera on stream as opposed to actually recording it. This Furfrou's not getting caught. Then fast forward later, I decided to do my daily incense because it was nice out and I wanted to see if I could get a Galarian bird, and we ended up getting shiny Krogunk, which is a full odd shiny. So we got 2 full odd shinies, 1 boosted odd shiny. Actually, in the clip, I got 2 shiny Kirlias as well. The Kirlias, the Butterfrees, the Absols, they're all boosted odds. But yeah, so we got them. In fact, I'll check that Absol later and see if that's shiny, but I'm clearing out my research stack. But yeah, so we got the Kirlias, the Absols, then I got the shiny Krogunk off of my daily incense, which is full odds. And you know, I kind of thought I'm doing pretty darn well this event. Well, we got one more thing. Hopefully it shows up soon. I don't know how much is in my research stack. I know it's not that much, but I was doing tasks the other day and I was not catching them. But so it's only like 2 days. It's only like a day's worth of tasks. So it should be showing up pretty soon because I didn't do that many tasks after. And I try to keep my task stack as low as possible. So any second now. I'm just great balling everything because I want them to get caught. Okay, so there should be a couple EVs here, or 1 EV. Maybe there might be another EV in here. Okay, there's another EV. It's the same EV, never mind. It's gonna be really soon now because I only had like a couple EVs, and then I think I just did a Poffin task and then this encounter task. So Here's the EVs. There might be like one or two more things. Yeah, the Blitzel. It might be the next one. Sorry if this is taking too long, but I didn't think this would take that long. There it is. Shiny Furfrou off of a research task. Not too sure if this thing is full odds or not. My first one took, what, like 120 something? And this one has taken 25. So it's tough to say. If I were to assume it's boosted odds, I would assume it is a medium odds shiny, which is like a 1 in 100 or a 1 in 120 something chance, around that. But I could just be getting really lucky. It's really hard to gauge medium odds shinies because if you get really lucky with them, they feel like perma boosted shinies at a 1 in 64 chance, and if you get unlucky with them, they feel full odds. But at the same time, if you just get really lucky with full odds, it could feel like it's a medium odds shiny. So I don't know. I've seen a lot of people get these, but not enough for me to think it's actually boosted odds, and I could just be getting really lucky. But I'm really happy I got one from the research stack. That's crazy. I'm gonna assume it's full odds. I actually have a tag for all my full odds research shinies. If it is not full odds, then I will change it later on, but only time will tell. On top of that, so I have two now. I could change the form. My plan as of now is to hold on to both of them as normal forms, and then once the Valentine's event happens, I will turn one of them into the heart trim. And the reason why I want to do that is because I can change the form to any of these three forms anytime, but the heart trim only comes during Valentine's Day. So, I mean, if I get a third one, I will change it to one of these three forms. If not, we'll just wait until Valentine's Day and then change the form of one of them. So, but yeah, there's our shiny Furfrou. I'm really happy to get a second one. I'm only 8 more to go, I guess, assuming I can at any point change to the other forms that are regionals, but who knows how that's going to work later on. But yeah, I still need 2 Digletts from this event. I'm pretty sure Diglett's full odds. Not too many people are getting those shiny, and they barely spawn, so it feels like a full odds shiny. So, could be medium odds. I don't know. We'll see. But if I get anything else, I will definitely see you then. Okay, guys, it happened again. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. We got another shiny Furfrou. This one's a high CP, so I actually should Golden Res Ultra Ball this one, because Furfrou is kind of hard to catch. I said in the last clip, maybe there's a chance this thing's boosted odds like the medium odds shiny rate. I still don't know. Like, there's not really enough evidence, but I've gotten 3 of them in less than 200 encounters, and that's just, it kind of raises some flags. I don't know. My first one took like 120 something, my second one took 25, and this one took 23. And it's terrible IVs, but that is totally fine. I'm gonna change one of the forms, because why not? We can change at least one of them now. So let's do shiny. There's actually a few things I want to do as well. So we have 3 shiny Furfrous. One of them I want to change to the heart form, as I said in the last clip, but we're going to change one of them. I think I'm going to change the research one, because I think this one would be really cool. But we're going to change it into, which one would be honestly, the Dandy one's kind of cool. I forget which one's the global one. Actually, I think there's 2 global ones, and one of them is regional for my area, which I think this one, the Debutante, I don't know how to pronounce it, my apologies, but I think the yellow one is one that's regional for me, if I'm not mistaken, so that one would make sense to change to, but I think the Dandy one is a lot cooler, so let's do that. Form changing in Pokemon Go is really cool. I wish they did this with more Pokemon. It's really only this, Shaman, and Hoopa, I believe. And there's so many other Pokemon that would make sense to change forms, like Oricorio or any of the legendaries that change forms, like Giratina. I have 2 altered Giratinas. It'd be cool if I could just change the form. But we got this one now. So we have 3. Oh, does it not? It doesn't. Does it not have a shiny Sprite? Wait, hold on. Oh, no, there it is. It just took a minute to change, I guess. But, yeah, so we got 3 of these. I'm going to change one into the heart form, so 2 of them are going to stay normal for now. But another thing I want to do is I want to evolve my costume Krogunk. If I could type correctly. And Krogunk. So we have 2 of them. This is the one I just got. It's decent IVs. They're actually both similar IVs, but this one's higher CP. And I've already best buddied it, and it's cool. So we're going to evolve this one. So we're going to evolve this one into Toxicroak. Again, I hate the way they did this, but I'm glad I still got it anyway. They released this shiny hat Krogunk 2 years ago and waited 2 years before allowing it to evolve. Also, that's kind of goofy that it's on its knee, the ribbon. But there's our shiny, and I can't, name didn't change for some reason. There's our shiny Toxicroak. But yeah, they waited 2 years to let this thing evolve. Same thing they did with the Flower Crown Baniri and Flower Crown Togepi back in during the spring event. And same thing happened. Like, I traded a duplicate one I had to a friend, and then essentially got screwed over by that because 2 years later they decided to randomly make it evolve. So I'm gonna be a lot more lenient on trading duplicate costume shinies I have if they could potentially evolve in the future. So we'll see, but I guess lesson learned, but I still ultimately think it's Niantic's fault. I think they did it like the worst possible way. Another one I want to do is the shiny Charmander with the party hat. I had to trade for 2 of them, but I need one of them to be a Charmeleon. That one's female, which is kind of cool. This is the one I had from the start. I think I actually traded for this one too. So we're going to keep that one as a Charmander. I haven't best buddied these. I've been working more on best buddying perfect IVs, but let's evolve this Charmander. I just never got around to doing this. But I've been working more on best buddying perfect IV Pokemon. So we're taking a break on the costume shinies for a bit, but we will get back to best buddying all of them just to be a little more consistent. But there is our shiny I almost said partner hat, which is the Pikachu in main series. But there's our shiny party hat, Charmeleon. So that's cool, and that might be it. I think that's all I need to evolve as of now, because if we do shiny, yeah, there's nothing else of noteworthy that I have obtained that I need. But yeah, 3 shiny Furfrus. I'm definitely killing at this event. I mean, if I got another one, that'd be insane, but still need 7 more technically to get all the forms, assuming I'll at some point be able to change to some of the other forms. I don't know. They like to do regionals for like Go Fest and Safari Zones. I could see them at some point in the future allowing us to change forms during like an event to any of the regional forms, which would be cool. So holding out hope for this, but this one's still pretty cool, so hopefully we get another one. Also, I could totally change one of these because you can change them back, obviously. Like, I can change this again if I want. So I could change all 3 of them if I wanted to, just to have all 3 right now. But you know, for now we're gonna keep it like this. So yeah, we're gonna go out and play later. I want to try to get a Shadow Shinx with a top hat because that's a thing. And hopefully maybe we get some more shiny Furfrus. And the only other thing I'm pretty sure I need this event is Diglett, but unless that's boosted odds, it's probably not going to happen. So I will see you if I get any more shinies. Okay, guys, this shiny compilation for Pokemon Go is over. Bit of a shorter one, I'd like to think. I don't know. I say they're shorter and then they end up not being as short, but you know, whatever. But yeah, so let's take a look at the results. I did pretty darn good in the last event. Let's see. Where did this start though? I want to say this started around here, right? How the heck? Oh, I know how I got those Poochyenas. So I think the last video was the Go Fest, which was this camera up. It was the last thing from this Go Fest. We got a shiny Glameow. Then we did Inkay Research Day, which bit of an underwhelming research day for me. Obviously, I think Inkay is a cool shiny. I think it's good for a research day. I'm always down for research days because they're like really good ways to get perfects, really good ways to get potential shundos because of how high the shiny odds are. And I love doing research tests. They're always fun to try to grind out, to try to get perfect IVs. But for me, I did probably around, what, like 100 something tasks, and we only got 5 shiny Inkay, which that sounds like, oh, only 5, that's so much. The odds are 1 in 10 for research days, and everyone else around me was getting like 20, so, or again, not 20, like 10 plus shiny Inkays. So like, I think some people got like 13. I only got 5. I did like a ton of tasks, and on top of that, I don't even think I got close to a perfect IV normal Inkay. Like, I got completely, like, no good IVs at all, and none of the shinies are good, and just not that many shinies. And what's hilarious is that I ended up getting 2 full odds Poochyenas, and then a perma boosted 1 in 64 shiny Zigzagoon, before getting a second 1 in 10 shiny Inkay. Like, how does that work? I don't know. It was kind of funny, but yeah, we kind of sucked at that Inkay research day. To put it into perspective, the last 2 research days, it was Execute and the Cranidos / Shieldon research day. I got a perfect IV Cranidos. I got a perfect IV Execute. During the Execute one, there were grunts that had Shadow shiny Execute, and I got 2 of those. And then we ended up getting like a bunch of shinies as well. Like, I want to say over 5, 100%, but it was like way more successful. I always try to go for the perfects, so if I don't get one, it's a little disappointing. But not only did I not get a perfect, I didn't get even close to a perfect, and I didn't even get that many shinies. So cool event. I just had really bad luck with it. That's all I'm saying. Then they had Deoxys and raids. I didn't need any Deoxys, but I did need XL, so I was raiding them because I wanted to max my Shundo Deoxys I got a while back. And we ended up getting, I think, 1 shiny. I don't think we got a second one because I think this is the only duplicate shiny Deoxys I have. Like, I only have 1 of each of the other ones, which is kind of crazy because I've done a decent amount of Deoxys raids. But it doesn't really matter. It's not like we can trade them or anything, which sucks. Niantic, if you are somehow watching this, allow us to at least trade the raid mythicals, because like I don't even understand the one-time only mythicals, because you can literally send them into Pokemon Home and essentially delete them off your account, but you cannot trade them. You cannot lucky swap them for potential better IVs. I want to lucky swap my Celebi and my Mew. I just want to. Like, come on, man, they suck, and I'm never gonna be able to get better ones. It's just a bad situation. And then like the raid ones too are even more ridiculous, because like you could raid a ton, you get like 10 plus shinies, and like you can't lucky swap them. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get a perfect Darkrai, because the only way I logically get perfect legendaries are from lucky trades. So I don't know, man. It's just a weird situation with those. Then we got some duplicate shinies. This Scyther might not be the only Scyther. I don't remember, but Scyther's always perma boosted odds, so it's common, and it spawns a decent amount this season, so there might be a bunch of those. But then we had the Psychic Spectacular event. I believe the only shiny we needed was L-Gem. I ended up getting 1 shiny L-Gem, which is pretty cool, which I didn't even tag for the shiny living dex. I don't know why I didn't do that. Is there anything else I haven't done? I don't know. But then we got a shiny Abra. Obviously, the Ralts we lucky traded for, and it's not Shundo. I'm trying to get a Shundo Ralt, so like almost all of my lucky trades are shiny Ralts. But still no luck on that. Then we got, I think this Ralts was from the Spotlight Hour, so that's why that one's not lucky. We actually caught that one in the wild. But yeah, we got Abra. Then they had that Clefairy event, and I somehow got 2 shiny Clefairies. They didn't boost the odds at all, and I didn't play that much of it because it was pouring rain, and I still ended up getting 2 of them somehow, which would have been nice for L-Gem, but, you know, Clefairy, I guess. But, yeah, moving on, we got Sentret. Sentret's very common this season, so I'm surprised I only have 1. The Skarmory is from GBL. Skarmory is a perma boosted shiny, so of course I got this thing from GBL, which makes sense. I don't even want Skarmory. I have a perfect IV one. I got way too many shinies. I don't care anymore. Then we had there's a Natsu here. This is also just a common Pokemon this season. Then we had the Test Your Metal event, metal types. I got 2 shiny Magnemites. Funny enough, this Magnemite, what was I doing? I wasn't playing. Like, my phone was open and I wasn't playing, and I was just holding my phone. And I apparently clicked a shiny Magnemite doing that. So then when I picked up my phone to look at it, there was just a shiny Magnemite on screen. It was very bizarre. Like, it really shocked me. But yeah, we got an Aeron, we got 2 Magnemites. What did we need from this event? We needed shiny Ferroseed, and we didn't get one, of course. But we got a Shadow Shiny Squirtle, so we evolved it to Wartortle. I have this full Shadow Shiny line completed now. I think there might be one later. I actually don't remember. Is there one later? No, there's not. Okay, so that was actually the 3rd one we needed. Well, you know, we're kind of lost that track of time here, but we got Rock and Rolla Community Day. Not the most exciting community day. I did need the shiny though, so we did record 2. We only needed 2 because I got 1 from GoFest. Funny enough, none of my Rock and Rollas are full odds. They're all boosted odds in some way, but yeah, I still managed to go like 700 for the first one, and then they just didn't really feature Rock and Rolla that often after that GoFest, so we had to wait till the community day, apparently. This is the main reason why I don't go super hard shiny hunting anymore, because most Pokemon end up getting a community day anyway, so eventually we'll just get them handed to us for free anyway, so that's why I wasn't going super hard for Rock and Rolla even when it did spawn. Oh yeah, we also needed Nose Pass. I ended up getting the Nose Pass, which we have to evolve still. I'm gonna chuck this at right now. We're gonna evolve this thing right now. And I'm going to splice a clip in here of us evolving it. Either this one or the one we got during the spotlight hour, and then pretend it's evolved for the rest of the video. All right, go. All right, here we go. We walked down to the stops by my house. We are gonna do Nose Pass and Shiny. And I already decided I'm evolving the newer one because it's higher CP and better IVs. So here we go, Shiny Nose Pass into Shiny Probopass. Kind of a waste of a lure because I'm not going to hang out here for 30 minutes, but, you know, we had to get it done for the video. So here we go. There's the Shiny Probopass. I almost said Nose Pass again, but there we go. Pretty cool. So now we have the full line. Awesome. Back to the recap. All right, moving on. We got Shiny Spinda. I don't need any Shiny Spindas. I traded for a few of them, and I got the rest. We have all 9 forms of Shiny Spinda, and there's still like 13 forms or so in the decks that are unaccounted for. I don't know if that's an oversight, but they were added before even all of the Spinda forms that we currently have were out. So I don't know what happened. But there's potentially 13 more Spinda. It might be 11. Maybe it's 11 Spinda. There's a bunch of Spinda forms potentially coming, but it's been like, I want to say like 3 years, and they haven't done anything with it. So who knows if it's just an oversight or if they're actually coming. But we don't need Shiny Spinda, but it's cool to get another one. Then we got a Shiny Stantler off screen. This is my 3rd Shiny Stantler without the bells. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of them live, except for the first one, but I will be evolving one of these into a Weird Ear once that becomes available. So, unfortunately, Shiny Weird Ear is not going to be a live Shiny, but at the time of getting, I had no clue that that was going to be a thing. So, you know, didn't record any of the Shiny Stantlers, besides the first one, which that one was cool. We went to a nest, and both my friend and I got it. It was a really terrible nest, and we somehow got really lucky and got them for both of us, which was awesome. Then, unfortunately, like a day or 2 before the event where Diglett had a top hat, I got a Shiny Diglett, which really sucks. And they decided to make Diglett super rare, but whatever. Then we got these Shiny Swinub and Teddiursa just chilling at my house. This is actually my first ever full odds Shiny Teddiursa, because I don't know why. I did the Safari Zone, that's how I got most of mine, but never got a full odds one, and they're not super rare, so that was kind of surprising. Then we had the Fashion Week event, which I absolutely killed. I needed the Absol, the Krogunk, the Furfrou, and I didn't need it, but I wanted the male Butterfree, and we got all of them except for, did I say the Diglett? We needed the Diglett. I did not get the Diglett. I'm still missing at least 2 Furfrous that I can currently change to, technically. And yeah, but we needed the Crow. Oh, I also forgot about this. We got the Hoot Hoot. Whoa, hold up. Before the Fashion Week, we got a Shiny Hoot Hoot, which took me like 1,100 encounters to get or something stupid like that. And we still need one more, but we finally got one just at my house. They spawn sort of at night. And yeah, it's been a while because this got released for right before Johto Tour as the New Year's one. And I ended up getting a New Year's one, but I want 2 regular ones for the Shiny Living deck. So we got one, which took us way too long, and now we need one more. Hopefully we get the next one relatively soon, but that was really cool. So yeah, Fashion Week. We needed everything. Well, not everything. We needed a lot of things, though. We did not need the Curlia, because that was always... We didn't need the Butterfree or the Curlia. Those ones were really easy to get last year. I wanted the male Butterfree because I had, like, 4 of the female ones with the bow. So, it was cool to get a male one to have the gender difference, because why not? Because it's so easy. But, we needed the Krogunk, because I had 2 shiny Krogunks. And I gave one to my friend who traded me a shiny Glaceon with the costume. And that was like 3 or 4 months before we found out that they were going to make Krogunk evolve. Mind you, this Krogunk's been in the game for over 2 years now. This was the 3rd Fashion Week that Krogunk was available. And they decided to wait that long to make it evolve. That makes me so annoyed. Because this is the 2nd time I've gotten screwed over trying to help someone out get a costume shiny they needed. I am one of those people that is against having costume Pokemon evolve just because as a collector, as someone who shiny hunts them, it makes it infinitely harder because you essentially have to double or triple the amount you have to grind for just to get all of them. And it's for like a 5-day event, limited time, and a lot of costume shinies never come back. So it's like all FOMO based. It's like super annoying to try to go for some of these things. I'm confident the Diglett will probably come back, but like, yeah, it's one of those things like you'd have to grind just so much harder just to get the 2 Diglets. So I'm against them having costume Pokemon evolve. However, if they are gonna make them evolve upon the initial release. Don't wait 2 years to do it because I had 2 Flower Crown shiny Tokepis. My friend needed one. I was like, here, have a Flower Crown shiny Togepi because I have 2 and I don't need 2. And then 2 years later, they're like, oh, by the way, it evolves now. And now I'm missing a few of them. Same with the Krogunk. I had 2 of them. I traded one away because it couldn't evolve. I didn't need to. And then they're like, oh, by the way, you need 2 now. And it's like, I hate how they do that. A lot of people who argue that all costume shiny Pokemon should evolve, you're wrong because the simplest solution would be for them to just not do any more costumes. They need to stop shoving costumes down our throats. If they want to do costumes, just re-release the old ones. Give people another chance at them. I'm totally fine with that. They don't need to be the rarest thing. But I'm sick of them like never releasing older ones and just every year releasing like 20 new ones that are nearly impossible to get. Like that Diglett. A Diglett was like impossible to get. It was full odds and just didn't spawn. Like Absol, which was a perma-boosted shiny, spawned infinitely more than the Diglett. That makes no sense. And Diglett evolved. You needed 2 of them. I don't get it. It's such a stupid thing they do with these costumes. But that rant aside, we got the Krogunk, so all was good. We evolved the other one. You saw that in the video. It was our first, or one of our first ones. I don't even remember. Then we got 4 Absols. We actually have 5. On my alt, I'm not showing it now. I have an additional shiny Curlia and shiny Absol. If you saw the video, I was streaming and I logged into my alt account just to check the perma-boosted stuff in my house. And out of the 5 things that were there, 3 of them were shiny. And the Curlias were technically back-to-back, which was insane. So that was awesome. So I still have 1 Absol and still have 1 Curlia on my alt. But the Curlia I'm saving for a lucky trade because who knows, they probably will make this thing evolve later on. And it would be really cool to get a Shundo Curlia. So I'm waiting for a lucky trade with my alt to trade it over. I did do this one, which was just an old trade. But I'm kind of running low on old trades. And it's not that good anyway, which is fine. It's totally fine. But the main star of the show, the Furfrou, I was saying, first of all, I got none of these live because they were all just like at my house, not really doing anything. But the first Furfrou I got like when I woke up and I clicked a Furfrou and it was shiny, which was awesome. The second one I got from a research task, which was insane. And then the third one, I got just at my house, like 20, like, okay, so across all 3 of these furfroos, I think it was about 170 encounters for all 3 of them. I was saying, I don't know if it's full odds or medium odds. It's definitely full odds. I was like the only one to get this many. No one else got this lucky. If it was medium odds, I would have seen way more people in our area get more. I think both my friends got 1 each, and they clicked way more than I did. They only got 1 each. So there's no way they just got really unlucky. I just got really stupid lucky, especially because my fourth one that I haven't gotten yet, I'm over 300 on, and it's just like the odds of that happening are pretty low. Like triple odds is pretty hard to do. So, you know, I don't think it's a medium odds. I think it's full odds, and I just got stupid lucky. But as you can see, we have 2. They're all tags for shiny living decks. Technically, 2 of them are the same. I'm gonna hold off and evolve one to the heart form once that becomes available again, because as you can see, like I could change it now. It's not like permanent, but I don't really want to spend the extra 10,000 dust if I don't have to. But as you can see, I can only take 2 of evolve. I can only change to 3 of them. 2 of them are global. I believe these 2 are global, and then this one is exclusive to, I think it's all of the Americas. It might be only the US, but I think it's all of America. So like North and South America. We can get this yellow one, the Debutante trim. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But once the Valentine's event happens, there will be a 4th form I can change to. And the reason why I want to change it to that is because once that Valentine's event ends, I'll have to wait a year before even having access to that trim again. So like my idea is, if you have shiny Furfrou or a perfect IV Furfrou, hold off until that Valentine's event, change it to that. And if something better arises, because the rest of the forms are regional, if something better arises, like they allow us to change to the regional forms, or you are in a different region where you get a different form, then go from the heart form to that, because I think a regional would be more important than the heart trim. But as of now, the heart trim is the one to get after if you can't have access to the other regionals. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna change the form. We're gonna keep both of these as the normal forms, but eventually we're gonna change that form when that happens. So also, let's not forget about shiny Yveltal. I got this on my alt for the last raid for raid hour. Woo! Forgot about this one. Woo! Yeah, that is the results. I talked way longer than I wanted to, so apologies if this video is going a little longer, but also pretend that Nosepass is evolved, because we did evolve that in an earlier clip. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. Before we go though, one last thing. If you haven't done so yet, make sure, if you know someone who hasn't played, if you haven't played in over 90 days, or you have an alt account that you either are just now creating or haven't used in 90 days, please use my referral code. I'm trying to get the platinum medal on that, and then I'll never ask that again. Also, if you haven't played for over 90 days and you do this, you get to add me as a friend. Like, you automatically add me as a friend, and I will keep you on my friends list as long as I remember. I'll have to remember the name though, so I can like mark it down. So it is a good way to try to get on my friends list if you want to. Help me out, try to get the platinum medal. I'm like, I think a 10th of the way there. So we got a long ways to go, but that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring those notification bells, all that good stuff. Be sure to join the domination, and I will see you in the next video.